What's up? It's Jumanne. I'm not doing too well right now, but of course I could be worse. So I'm gonna just keep pushing forward. Yesterday was my first day working at Family Dollar. It wasn't a bad day. I could just tell by the way how the store is. It's not gonna be my best interest like working there, long term for sure. But um, I could tell you like working at Dollar Tree was definitely a better experience. I didn't know that Family Dollar wasn't a dollar store. So they have like higher prices like that can range anywhere from $1 to like $40. So I got my first paycheck at Taco Bell, which came up to $106.36. I'm trying to figure out what am I gonna do with this $100. I know I gotta pay my cell phone bill, um, and I got way too many credit card bills to even try to like pay any of my debt, you know. Um, so I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna. I have $100. Don't know what I'm gonna do with it, other than pay my cell phone bill. And um, I put myself in this position. So regardless, I gotta take responsibility. I clearly don't have a strong sense of direction, and I no longer want to pretend like I act like I know where I'm going or even where I want to go. Every time I say I'm going to do something, I usually never do it. Uh, so it's like all I can really say is I'm trying to do better and I'm trying to move forward and but I get trying's not even good enough. You got to make results in your life. You actually have to do things to get the results. So, you know, it's kind of like I know I'm at a hard place internally, so it's hard for me to externally express myself when I know that I'm not like firm on my decision making. When I said before I go viral, I was expressing the fact that I was, losing hope and faith in myself, and uh, you know, probably end up making bad choices, but obviously I never did anything compulsive. I never did anything reckless. I was just kind of speaking on when I kind of get at this position where I don't have a lot of stability financially, mentally, and emotionally. And as far as everything about me is, I don't have really any stability at all, um, other than, kind of where I'm at right now, in this apartment. But this is not really stable for me as well. I think I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna go with the flow of everything, like in my life, because I don't have a strong sense of what I actually want, because I don't really want anything. I've made this clear, but I don't want to work a career job. So to sit here and pretend like I'm gonna find this job that is gonna be beneficial to me, that is, that's not. I don't have, because whatever it is that I do, I have to consider, can I do this for the next 20 to 30 years? The answer to that is no. I don't want to, and I think I'm so far past that point with my reputation. I know a lot of people don't want to see me go a controversial path. I don't want to see myself do that neither, but I would hope that you could at least just look at it from my point of view, just from where I'm at right now. I'm so deep within that kind of controversy that it's gonna live with me for the rest of my life, no matter what. Now, that doesn't mean that I should continue to make poor choices, but at the same time, it's like if it's actually possible for that to be beneficial, at any given point in time, if I felt that need, I mean, I don't want to get into that. I'm just expressing that because, I just feel like a lot of, I don't even know how to say it, right? I feel like I have a lot of supporters that the only reason why they even know who I am or they follow me is because of that, and then they learn to accept me in other ways that, even though that's not exactly what I want for myself, it's just a way that I promote and market myself in a very bad way. And then I have followers and supporters that that's how they were introduced to me, but that's not what they want to see. And I don't want to offend or lose any of those followers and supporters that, or just people in my life in general. Anybody that might watch my videos and then they get to know me a lot better, and then they see, okay, this guy's not complete menace to society. I hate to, rub those people the wrong way, because I know there's a lot of people that really want to see me do better and continue to do better. But I think a lot of people may not really get what this was all about from the very beginning. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. I don't know. But as long as I'm in this circumstance, as long as this is my reality, I'm gonna just make it very clear. Controversy is always going to be a possibility. Always, and I've made it very clear that I take 100% responsibility. I'm a gambling addict. That caters to like 80 to 90% of why I'm even here. And then I was very delusional with my career path when I was younger. So, not really chasing, even when I was chasing my dreams, I wasn't chasing them properly. So that kind of led into where I'm at today. And that's what happens when when you don't have, I don't want to blame anyone else. I mean, I didn't grow up with the best structure, but I didn't structure myself properly too, because I knew that I wasn't doing everything I needed to do to make music and be able to promote and just brand myself and build an audience. Like, I just wasn't doing the best I could, even though I was trying. But at some point in time, I should have realized this is not going to go nowhere. But I wanted to keep dreaming and believe in myself, and it was my pride and my ego and my arrogance that carried me into thinking that I could become something that I wasn't putting in all the work that's necessary to become, and it was foolish of me. And this is exactly why I'm at where I'm at. So I just feel like I've embarrassed myself to the point where there really is no full recovery. And just I think I'm still local in my city. I'm still outside every day. I come across people I went to high school with, and I see the way how people look at me. Like, I'm not stupid. Like, I understand the way I reflected myself with the choices I made. I know people don't think highly of me, and I know people could probably even care less too, but that I'm not gonna sit here and act like I don't care what people think, because I do. I try not to, being a controversial content creator, because that would just drive me even more crazy. But I do care what people think. So, when I see the way how some people look at me, it's like people have a problem with me that I never had a problem with. And that's kind of hard to like really digest sometimes, because it's like, wow, I really did this to myself. I put myself in this position. But then at times I kind of look at it, I'm like, that person probably they was never really cool with me, for real. They probably never really was that concerned with me if they just completely just thought the worst of me, right? I don't know. I try not to get too deep into that, because I also try to take responsibility. And then when I start thinking about, well, maybe this person is just over judgmental, then it's kind of like I'm not really taking full responsibility, because it's like maybe there's something wrong with them too, and it could go both ways. But yeah, I mean, I I'm probably gonna have to do a part 2 to this. I think maybe the next because when I started this vlog, I kind of just wanted to express that um, I I don't have a sense of direction. So with these through the struggle vlogs, it's just through the struggle. You know what I mean? Like if I wasn't hesitating with decision making or making clear like if like I want to progress, but if I really wasn't if I'm not currently, obviously I'm not progressing the way I should. That's why it's called through the struggles. Like I'm struggling for a reason. And you know, I think I just want to let the audience, anybody that's following, know that, you know, I'm just gonna, I don't know what to expect, so you shouldn't know what to expect. I can't sit here and tell you what is and what's not, what I'm gonna do, what I'm not gonna do. I don't know. All I know is I'm gonna just try to continue to push forward. I'm gonna try to be as positive as I can, and you know, I do, like, for my own benefit. I want to be safe. I want to be, you know, secure. I don't want to be reckless. But I have my days, man, where it's like I kind of know which direction I'm going in, and I got to do something about it. And everything I've been doing isn't working. And if I try to be something that I'm not, which is a worker, I'm not a worker. You know, even though I've had a lot of jobs, I'm not a worker. You know, maybe there was a time in my life where I was more acceptable to that, and I probably could have if I had the structure to guide me in the right way. But honestly, I'm a content creator, and I feel like I've adapted to that for so long. I've been wanting to do this since I was like 5 years old, you know, like literally. And it's all for the wrong reasons, but this is kind of really part of who I am. And I think it's what I am. Like, I think it's like there's something in me that's just like, this is just what I want to do. I don't want to do anything else. Maybe I could do something else, but it's going to be temporary. So I'm not going to get too much into that. I think this video is already long enough, but this is through the struggles, and ain't no telling what's going to happen. I'm going to just keep pushing forward, and I am going to try to push forward in the most positive way I possibly can, because I don't want to get caught up in negative situations.